name is Confidence Seleme. I'm an author, speaker, and entrepreneur. I've written a couple of books, and today I just want to present two of them that I've written. Is called A Confident Approach. You know, sometimes people lack confidence and they're not able to go into various fears because they fear, what am I going to do when I get there? What if I fail? What if I flop? You know. So this book deals with those types of issues. It's about building the inner man, so that the man that is reflected on the outside is one that is confident, one that is bold, and one that is able to do that which one believes can do. It's called A Confident Approach. It's available at Scoops Theatre of Books at Monte Cassino. It's also available through me. You can email me at info@confidenceseleme.com. I'm available as well, I'm available on Twitter at confidence_word. This one is called Young and Living on Purpose. Young and Living on Purpose. I believe in the youth of our country. I believe in the youth of the world, because they are the ones who will be in charge of our communities, of our families, of our governments in the future. So I believe that we have to equip our young people. And this book is aimed directly at that. The book is available at Scoops Theatre of Books at Monte Cassino. And it's also available through me. You can email me at info@confidenceseleme.com. This week, I want to talk on a topic I've titled, Imitation is Limitation. Imitation is limitation. It was the author John Mason who said, "You were born an original, don't die a copy." Sometimes we look at people and we admire them to the point where we say, I want to be just like that person. And there's nothing wrong with being inspired by a person, but you must never lose yourself trying to be somebody else. When you imitate somebody, you're actually limiting yourself. Here's a couple of things that imitation limits. First thing, imitation limits your potential. Imitation limits your potential. Potential speaks to that which you have the power to become. For example, the seed has the power to become a tree. The seed has the power to become a tree. So the seed has the potential to become a tree. But when you imitate somebody, you are limiting your own potential. Imagine with me an eagle flying in the sky. Now the eagle is a king when it's in the sky. He's the king of the airwaves, as you can say. But with his awesome vision, the eagle is flying and he sees a cheetah running at 120 kilometers on the ground. Now the eagle may be the king of the airwaves, but the cheetah is the king of the land. Because as fast as the eagle can fly in the sky, the cheetah will run in the ground. The eagle sees the cheetah and he says, I want to be just like that. I want to do what he's doing. And he goes and he swoops down and he goes to the ground and he starts running. Now imagine an eagle trying to run like a cheetah. The eagle in the sky is not the same as the eagle on the ground. In the sky, he's a predator, but on the ground, he's prey. When you leave your area of influence, your sphere of influence, the area in which you are gifted in, you become like that eagle that says, I see the cheetah and I want to become like the cheetah. But then you have limited your potential. So when you imitate, you limit your potential. The second thing that imitation limits is your value. You know, you can go to any retailer, any reputable retailer, and you find a pair of Levi's jeans going for about 700 Rand. But if you go downtown, you'll find similar looking jeans going for about 70 Rand. Now they look the same, but the value is not the same. It's because one is an imitation of the other. When you decide that you want to become an imitation and you imitate somebody, you decrease your value. You're actually saying, that which I am is not worth much, so I must become something else. But you cannot command the same price. You can't command the same respect, because what you are is an imitation. You've looked at something and you've redesigned yourself in accordance with that thing, but you've become an imitation, and thus you cannot command the same value. So the second thing that imitation limits is your value. The third thing that imitation limits is your happiness. Because when you know that this is not who I am, I'm not being authentic, I'm not being myself, I'm trying to be somebody else, you can never find happiness. You know, you may find people are being celebrated. They're saying, wow, such and such is good at this and good at that. They are so wonderful, they're so, fantastic. But that person does not even feel good about doing that thing because they know they are imitating. They are not happy. You can never become happy if you're not being yourself. So the third thing that imitation limits is your happiness. That's why we always have to remain authentic. Do not become a cheap copy of a great original. Do not become a cheap copy of a great original. Stay authentic. Value your purpose. Pursue your purpose. You know, when you pursue your purpose, your happiness starts chasing you. Sometimes we're chasing happiness, but the thing that you have to chase in life is not happiness. If you're chasing happiness, you'll always be grasping and you'll never catch it. The thing that you must chase in life is your purpose, because in pursuing your purpose and catching your purpose, happiness will be chasing after you and happiness will catch you. Imitation is limitation. Do not be a great copy of a great original. Be yourself, be authentic.